We old
And that's
school.
why I
We
explained
straight.
to her. I'm just explaining to
Yeah,
her.
it's no beef at all, man. Like we just direct. We don't sugarcoat shit. And popcorn pajamas, you don't sugarcoat anything either. So please don't take offense. We don't want you to leave. Stick around, man. This a dinner. We having a dinner, man. With no food. Bang away in this motherfucker. But yeah, I guess food. I don't. Is food? You back?
Here he comes.
Yeah, I'm back, but the question is how long they gonna let me stay in? That's the issue. You
What
know
you
how it is.
do? Look, man. What did you do? Did you do something to StreamYard that you ain't tell me?
I ain't did nothing, and all but like at any given moment, you'll start talking. I can't hear you.
Okay, well, wait a minute. Well, fool, wait a minute now. You gotta raise your vibrations because nobody has control over you, power over you. This StreamYard can't control you. The only reason why the StreamYard keeps stopping and this and the other is because you need to prove how right you are. So that's why they keep shutting you down. Stop that. See, because what you're doing is you're the energy that you're putting out is you're saying, I am powerful, I'm important. What I'm saying, they don't want to get out because I'm very powerful and very important. They don't want it to get out. So you're actually bringing up the wall. You're allowing the wall because you need the wall to validate how good you are.
Let me tell you something, Auntie. I need you to, as my alarm, to get my ass up and go to the gym. Wake up, ho! I need that shit in the morning.
I need to. Just out of curiosity, Megan, you're in Chicago, right?
No, I'm in Florida right now.
Oh, you moved to Florida?
Yeah, I'm in Florida right now.
Oh, you said fuck Chicago. Okay. I
No. Oh, no. Wait a minute now. I did not say fuck Chicago. That's my favorite city in this country. I never said fuck Chicago. I just moved for a little while. I'm on my way back though.
The reason why I asked is because I wanted to know if you had any communication with Christian Maxwell yet?
No, who's that?
Christian Maxwell is she's a TikTok family member from us. She's running for Congress against Jesse Jackson's son in Chicago in District 1.
Oh, well, that should be a very easy. Wait a minute. I think I follow her. She got a natural?
Christian yes.
It's a blowout,
Yes.
I know exactly.
She's Christian Maxwell and the Mod Pun on TikTok, but I was telling her to link up with you because I know you had strong Chicago connections.
Yeah, I know exactly. Yeah. I tell you she got a natural.
That's her. Yeah.
Okay, let me see if she messages me. No, I messaged her.
I've been trying to get her on here. I wanted to get her on here this time. She been this dude right here, this Marcus Lewis. This Marcus
Lewis. That's the dude
that's
trying to sue her, right?
Yeah, he been giving her hell. He ain't nothing but he a bootleg Democrat though. Like
a Democrat, yeah.
But he running.
That's what's been going on. Yep, that's a lot that's been going on.
It's a lot of that going on. So when y'all
what
be
are they
talking
called?
about
They're
the
called
parties,
rhinos, right? Are they called rhinos?
No, they call rhinos, and they just call people that just want to just infiltrate the party. That's pretty much what happened.
He's running Republican or Democrat?
He's running Republican.
He's running Republican.
Oh, no. He's an op. He's an op.
And he been bullying her. He has been bullying her.
Well, see again. Now let me, I'm going to keep bringing it back to the same thing over and over again because that's the point that I want to make. The point that I want to make is if you are of a select class, you would not be allowed to bully.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? Because we got her in this district. We got another person in this district. We got another person running for mayor, another person running for governor, another person doing this. And we dare you. We double dog dare you to mess with one of ours. But see, right now, she and him are in the same group, and they should not be. You see, there's a problem. See, because the mindset of Black people is, well, this is family business where you don't do that to family, where you this, where you that, always some secrets with the family. But as soon as you are an outcast, we telling all your secrets, ho, and we gonna share it wide and big and spread it wide and long. We gonna tell everything, and you might get shot.
What's going on?
I get shot.
So I gotta. This is a good point right here. What's up? What's going on, Ray Fisher? So what is that? TKDJ5539 said this is because the baby boomers have literally been programmed to think the Democratic way. And they think that any melanated person, Gen X and younger, will never know and don't. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree in some sense because my mama is a boomer. She's on the boomer Gen X line. And we're not gonna say that they all a monolith. Because you know what I'm saying, I got some buddies that are also boomers, that are also Gen X, that actually know what the hell is going on. We got silent generations that's still alive, that still know what's going on. So we're not going to even put all of them together based on a generation, because we got some dumbass people in the millennials. Okay, it's some dumbass people in Gen X's. It's some, yeah. It's not a monolith. I think that a lot of our parents they were only told to vote a specific type of way because of the civil rights that happened in the 60s, because of what they may have been able to achieve with Democrats being in position. A lot of us come from single parent households, so our moms was able to get the government cheese, get them paper food stamps, be able to get on Section 8. And some of us, the difference now is that back then our parents didn't stay there. You know what I mean? Like my mom was in a program to where she went to school, she kept a job, she still got food stamps, but she didn't stay there. And also a lot of single women from back then were able to become wives somewhere down the line. Men were actually marrying baby mamas back then. Mm-hmm. Totally different situation that's going on right now. We got too many women and too many people that's cool with staying on the government assistance. That's cool with just getting food stamps and getting what you call it, child support from their baby daddies. And if they don't pay child support, thanks to Clinton, they're gonna throw your ass in jail, take your driver's license, which I don't understand what the point of that is. Because if you take his driver's license, how he gonna get to work? How he gonna get a job? So I think that a lot of our sisters, a lot of our a lot of women nowadays don't understand that even with these government assistance programs, there's still a price that's being paid that's not actually helping the situation. It's really making it worse. And what's crazy, if you think about it, like child support was created by Gerald Ford. A Republican created child support.
Yep. And
it took for Clinton's ass to come into play and just be like, oh, okay. And with the help of Black women, well, you know, if we got the child support, but we want to make sure that they suffer if they don't pay child support. So, okay, if you don't pay child support, we're gonna put on arrears, meaning that you got to pay for every time that you didn't pay years after. We're gonna take a driver's license and we're gonna throw you in jail for 30 days. So it's like, it don't make no sense at all. That's the problem that we're facing right now when it comes to a lot of boomers, is not really passing down the knowledge that it's okay to change your mind because it ain't really working out for people that's around us. Definitely not. He's a fake Republican. All right, so back to this shit when it comes to this Freedmen's Bureau, because I think that this is important. For those of you all who do not know, when it comes to the Freedmen's Bureau, Kamala Harris thought that it was a good idea to have this conversation with the United States Treasury. She actually met with them, I want to say in 2020. I believe it was 2020. Do you all know that she gave everybody money but Black people?
I'm not shocked.
What the lady said out of her mouth, well, I'm not going to do something specifically for Black people. Mm-hmm. I'm not shocked. That's what she said out of her own mouth.
I'm about to tell y'all who she gave money to. She gave $10,000. I think she gave like $10,000 to a Black-owned business. It was a loan, by the way. But let me show y'all who she gave money to.
It's not gave. It's not
gave. Huh?
Then she didn't gave nothing. You say she
Alone,
gave.
yeah, alone ain't no gave. Alone ain't no gift. That's a curse.
Right.
I just hope to God that there's some liberals that's watching.
She lent. She lented.
I just hope to God.
What's the interest? What's the interest on this loan?
Let me just show y'all. So this was October 4, 2022, actually. This Stephen Trick right here, Janet Yellen. Thank you for welcoming us. Thank you for hosting, and thank you for your partnership. Now, she goes down to saying, so the Freedmen Savings Bank was founded by the United States Congress in 1865. It was a bank unlike any other our nation had known. Freedmen's Bank was established to serve Black Americans newly freed from slavery to help them build wealth and build a better future. At Freedmen's, to open a savings account, you just needed 5 cents, which I've calculated is about $1 a day. In the years after its founding, tens of thousands of Black families opened an account at Freedmen's. They saved up to buy farms, to build homes, to open businesses. Even school children saved their pocket money to deposit it into this institution. They said after 9 years after the bank first opened its doors, because of an economic downturn, no, because they were stealing, let's just call it what it is, because they were stealing and giving loans to people like the Peabody family and everybody else that wanted a piece of the pie. They were stealing, and they organized assault on projects of reconstruction. It was closed down, and over 60,000 people lost the Freedmen's Bank. They decided to include everybody in the new Freedmen's Bureau. This time, they included Native Americans and every other minority to have a piece of this money that they wanted to give to minority people. So
that inclusion.
That's that inclusion that we're talking about. What's that? What is that noise?
It's probably food. Oh, push mute on your thing. Mute him, niece.
Okay. So it says today, Black entrepreneurs are 3 times more likely to report they did not apply for a loan for fear of being turned away by a bank. Often, incidentally, whatever the hell that is, because they heard about the experience from friends and family. Today, Black and Latinos, see, they got to include everybody else. Today, Black and Latino homeowners are rejected.
Bullshit
By traditional financial institutions at a higher rate when applying for home and loans. We talking about the Freedmen's Bank. You just mentioned Black Americans. So where did Latinos come from? Do y'all see in the comments what's going on?
I'm from California, born and raised, and I can tell you right now, ain't a Mexican in California that can get a loan. I don't care if he doesn't speak English. I don't care if he don't have an identification. I don't give a damn if he just literally got over the border today. He can get a loan mañana.
With no problem.
I posted about that over a year ago.
Yeah, no problem.
You can kiss my grits.
But watch how much more she just passed. It's like a burger. It's like they add in just all of the meat, the cheese, the buns, and everything. So we got the Black and Latino homeowners. Today, many immigrant business owners, including some Asian American business owners, face language barriers that limit their ability to access capital and banking services. Could that be possibly why we don't have no problem with just letting people be in our country that don't speak our language anymore?
Can I say this real fast? It's very important because you said a lot of things that are really, really important. Let me just put this in your ear hole real quick. Let's just say that melanated Americans are very special. And that the energy that we have within is worth the same amount, if not more, than adrenochrome. Okay?
Well,
wait a minute now. Wait a minute now.
Go ahead, Auntie.
And let's just say that the same thing that happens with the children at their height of fear and this and that and the other, this is all speculative. But when they're at their greatest height of fear and this and the other, then they drain the blood and this and the other, because then the sales and whatever is real high and whatever. Now, what about if that was the same thing when you're incarcerated? What if that's the same thing for melanated Americans, the originals, the aboriginals, the ones that were here first, that are closest to the ground? What if they know something that we don't know? And that when they lock you up, when your stress level is real high, what if there is some type of a dome or something that is sucking the energy from you? When you are listening to rap music, when you are doing all these different things that are lowering your vibration, which is completely dissolving you of any of your protective shield. What if they know this and you don't know it? What if they know that when they get you inside of these churches and you have people like Jamal Bryant getting you all riled up? What if there's some type of grid that is built into the ceiling of the church that is sucking in your spiritual energy and you don't know how much and how valuable you are? What if? What if they're keeping your ass down because the lower you are, the more valuable your energy? I'm telling you again and again and again, we need to separate. We need to separate. Because everybody who's black is not an original American. And everybody who's African American is not a melanated American. And God damn it, I'm telling you, this is the secret. Because as soon if you tell these children, you get, come on, let's do research. You know, I'm PhD. Come on, let's do it. If you do an empirical study, we did it with the Barbie dolls, the black Barbie doll and the white Barbie doll. If you do an empirical study and you get a group of melanated black children, I don't give a damn if they got single mamas or daddies in the house. It doesn't fucking matter. If you get a group, 5 black girls, 5 black boys, and you tell them from the very beginning that they could begin to understand, you are a melanated American, and you are special. You actually are the original of this land, and you have a certain type of connection to the divine that no one else has. And because of that, you must be very careful with how you move around and shake, because you're very, very valuable. You must continue to meditate. You must continue to learn, blah, 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 whatever. Then you got another group and you say, oh, well, you were all slaves. The white man came and stole you from the Africans, and they brought guns, and nobody knew about the guns because they was chucking spears and shit. And so nobody knew anything. So they took you from these dumbass people in Africa, and then they brought you on a boat where you were lined up on top of each other, boo-booing and feces and urinating in each other's mouths and shit and periods and shit like that. And then they brought you over here, and then they put you on a chopping block. They call it a picnic called Pick a Nigga. And then they put you on a chopping block, and then some white man coming over, and he's fully dressed in clothes. Where the fuck he get his clothes from, but whatever. We over here in loincloths. They say, oh, well, I want that nigger there. How much is he's gonna cost? Well, that'd be 5 cents, sir. That'd be 5 cents. And then they sold you for 5 cents. And then they beat the shit out of you. Some of you, they cut your penises off and put your balls in your mouth and all sorts of shit, hung you by some trees, this and the other. And then they was raping your wives, and there was nothing you could do. However, you were the strongest. You were the biggest, because they picked the strongest and the biggest out of all of them. But you were too weak to fight this pussy ass white man who's probably a faggot. Oh, but you couldn't do nothing then. You can't do shit. So then you got to raise these kids that the white man is better than them, and he's this, and he's that, and he's this, and oh, lowly you. It don't matter how much you work out. It don't matter how smart you are. It don't matter. You still worth 5 cents. I promise you that other group is going to grow up, and they are going to 110% be, they are going to be leaders. They're going to completely take over. Period. Because it's all about what you're telling these kids. This is why they want Black History Month every February, to make sure they reinforce it. Let's reinforce it. Oh, remember you were slaves.
I told you, President. Yep. I told President the same thing. I'm like, if they keep telling you that constantly.
I can say faggot if I want to, because I'm a lesbian. So you can kiss my ass. Whoop-de-doo. Oh.
It's the truth, like because words are spells. They are spells, and if you're not careful with them, you're gonna end up putting a spell on yourself. Just like what somebody actually pointed out. It was a video I seen actually on Instagram. She said that to say Happy Black History Month is actually keeping us in a spell, because everybody else is celebrating their heritage.
100%.
Everybody else is celebrating their heritage. Irish Heritage Month, Hispanic Heritage Month, Native American Heritage Month, Jewish Heritage Month. Black people just got Black History Month, which actually was originally Negro History Week. It wasn't even Black History by the original creator. It was Negro history.
No one else on this planet has a history that is reinforced every 11 months that puts them back down lower and lower and lower. No one on this planet. Wow. No one on this planet.
I agree.
Indians do not have a month where they talk about the blankets that were given with the smallpox and the whatever. They don't do that every year. No one does it.
Damn, how many times do you have to remind us of our trauma? Like, can you tell us something positive that
and then if you think about that, y'all, what's so crazy is that they make us celebrate the trauma that they went through every year in November.
Rosa Parks, the face of it. Like, you want me to tell you about this woman that got, can we talk about Ben Carson, please? Like, can we please tell the kids about Ben Carson so that
you can't talk about Ben Carson because Ben Carson is a Republican.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Everything that's good is bad.
Yeah.
And everything that's bad is a reason. It's an excuse.
Wow.
Every 11 months, we got to come right back. That's like me telling you, oh, you married to your husband, you got a new man, oh, he's wonderful. And every 11 months on your anniversary from that other nigga that you was with, I bring it up. Oh, well, he used to beat your ass, so don't get too proud. Oh, you with your new husband? Oh, you got some new kids? Oh, his daddy just died and left you a whole bunch of money? Well, don't forget that you used to be with a little nook and them. And he was running your ass down there by that bodega and beating the shit out of you on the block, so don't get too proud, ho. Oh, Presidente Dante. Oh, you done got you a new hoe? Oh, well, let's not forget about that raggedy bucket mouth hole, that buck-tooth wide back hole that you was with, and you was begging her to stay with you, and then she told you wasn't shit, you were never gonna be shit, and then she told she had a kid and said it was your kid, and you paid child support for that little son of a bitch for 5 years and it wasn't yours. Don't get too proud now, nigga. That's what they do every February.
Every February.
Here you come up with bringing up some old shit. That's like you telling me about something my mama did before I was even born. Oh, well, Megan, I know you speak eloquently and this and that and the other, but your great-great-grandmother was a hooker. What so what? And by the way, she wasn't. But if she was, I'm sure she was good at it.
That's why I had made that video and I said, look, I'm going to need for Ryan Coogler, whatever his damn name is. We don't want no more. Look, you the top Black director right now. Can we please not get no more? We don't want no more movies on slavery. I am slaved out. Can we? Let me tell you something. God bless. I miss people like John Singleton, F. Gary Gray, the Hughes brothers. Because John Singleton, do you know? Remember the time with Michael Jackson? That was the only visual that we seen of ancient Kemet. The only time that we seen
Do you
melanated people in Egypt. That was the last time. They never showed that shit again. And it was John Singleton literally directed it. It had Iman in it. It had Eddie Murphy. It had Michael Jackson, of course. Magic Johnson was in it. It was just one of the last times that we seen anything like. But let me finish. Let me go ahead and wrap this email because I really want y'all to see this woman that y'all was going to vote into office and how she played y'all
in your face.
In your face.
In your face.
Her, Cory Booker, Maxine Waters, the entire Biden administration played y'all with y'all own history.
Every time.
You sat there and you gave the whole history on the Freedmen's Bureau only for you to include everybody else and give black people the least. Yeah, they gave black people the least. Let me tell you what these motherfuckers did. It took the United States Senator to team up, this is what they say, with leader Chuck Schumer, so Chucky Boy was involved as well, Senator Mark Warren, Senator Cory Booker, and Chairwoman Maxine Waters, who invested $12 billion in community lenders, which of course are financial institutions that predominantly do business in overlooked, underserved communities.
Wait a minute. Wait. Niece.
Yes.
12 billion. And what did we do before? It was 10 billion, right?
10 billion for what?
It was 10. We did the numbers. It was 10 billion, and every melanated person in Chicago, 500,000 would get 20,000 each.
$20,000 each.
Okay. Now you just said it 12 billion.
12 billion and $12 billion. $12
billion, and ain't one melanated black person got $1.
They gave them a $10,000 loan. But let me tell you what they gave them.
That's a loan. You ain't give.
You ain't give them shit. Listen to this, Auntie. This about don't get pissed off, but just hear me out. They was proud.
It's a little late for that.
I was proud to. She said, I was proud to announce. You know how her voice is. I was proud to announce that because of the hard work and the work of many of lenders in this room, our administration has distributed more than $8 billion of that investment. Where's the other 12? There's 12 billion, but you only gave them 8 billion. They invested in 162 community lenders across the nation. 8 billion on the ground in communities across our nation right now. They gave Native Americans banks 10 million to help them fund an opioid addiction. 10 million.
That's a lot of powder.
That's a lot of powder. And Mississippi Hope Credit Union, they gave 10,000 to a black-owned, woman-owned coffee company to help them expand.
Stop saying gave, because that's a loan.
That's a loan.
Right? Or did they give it to her?
Can we look up the interest? Can we look up the interest rate of the loan that they gave them?
They ain't giving you no interest rates. That's all they say.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
So they gave the opioid Indian people $10 million.
Yes.
But they loaned the Negroid $10,000.
Yes.
At an interest rate, which is probably 16%.
You know, she laughed when she said it. Led, of course, by the great Bill Biden laughter. Lent 10,000 to a black-owned and woman-owned coffee company to help them expand. And that's just one example of the incredible work that they are doing.
With her cackling ass.
With her cackling ass.
I can tell you right now that they don't want me to get in politics, because the first thing I'm going to do, there's a lot of things I'm going to do first, but somewhere down the line, very, very quickly, within the first couple of 2-3 months, is I'm putting something together where there's going to be separation. Because once there's separation, then we want our own schools, we want our own teachers, we want our own hospitals, we want our own everything, because we are of a different how can I say, sell makeup. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So we need different everything. We need different schools, just like Jewish people got different schools. We need different schools. We probably going to develop our own language. I don't know. But we are Americans, and we're melanated Americans, and that's it. We need our own stuff. That's it. That's all, period, point blank. And then when you get more specific, then you can start saying, well, this is how much money is going to go to this specific group. Yeah. Instead of saying, oh, well, you all the people of color. Now, this person over here said, Megan, you want segregation. I didn't say nothing about segregation, sweetheart. What I said was, just like everybody else. Listen, do you have a Chinatown? Yes. You have a Greek place where you go get whatever the people with the flat lamb or whatever. You got that. You got Latino place. You got it. It doesn't matter. Just because I'm telling you, and see, this is what I'm trying to tell you. See, this is the problem. Just because I'm telling you that I don't like raisins in my potato salad doesn't mean that I want segregation. It means that my culture and the way in which I do things doesn't eat raisins in my potato salad. That's it. So my feelings are not hurt that you have this question, and don't let your feelings get hurt, because there needs to be an appreciation of culture.
Yeah.
Not segregation, appreciation. But what you don't understand is I don't need you to appreciate my culture. I only need to appreciate it. And once we begin to appreciate our culture and step away from these idiots, this music that is talking about killing each other and people can. I looked it up because I wanted to have some type of factual information instead of just shouting all the time. 101 people. No, I'm sorry. 101 shootings this year alone in Chicago. It is February the 9th. Is that correct? It is February the 9th, and within the city of Chicago, there has been 101 shootings that have been recorded. There have been 123 people shot. Okay. The reason why that number is a little off is because sometimes more than one person gets shot at a scene. In 2025, 416 homicides were recorded in Chicago. In 2024, 587 homicides were recorded. Now, homicide doesn't always mean shooting, but we can base on what I just said to you. 101 in 2026 alone. We're not even in the middle of the month of number 2, the second month. We must separate, and I promise you, things will change, because this community BS is community BS. Ain't no community, huh? We don't think the same. We don't act the same. I don't know anybody who would jump over a McDonald's counter.
Yeah.
I don't have one, not a niece, a nephew, even people that I know on the internet. I've never met none of you people in my life. I know you wouldn't jump over no counter in no McDonald's. Your children wouldn't jump over the bed. So it has nothing to do with generation. I'm telling you, it has something to do with lineage and origin. It's in the blood. I don't know how many times I got to say it. I've been saying it for years. It's in the blood. You don't have cousins that would jump over no daggone thing at no McDonald's.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to get you people to understand. You have to have a separation within the blacks. Every single one of y'all on here, including the men, when we go in certain areas, certain places, you're clutching your purse, you're looking around. The men not clutching the purses, but you understand what I'm saying. You're looking around this and the other because you're in a certain area. You know it's true. There has to be a separation, but we have to identify what the separation is.
Yeah, it's certain. I mean, like, and I hear what you're saying, because it's certain. Like, look, I love being Black American, but it's a lot of Black people I don't want to live around. I'm just being
you can't do it. You
I
won't
don't
be living
want to do it. I'm just being honest. I don't want to do it. President Dante, what you got to say? I know you've been listening.
It's kind of hard if I look behind Auntie. I mean, Auntie be just dropping the facts. I mean, it's like
You got it, nephew. You got it. You got it.
I mean, when it comes to this whole thing, like you say, far as it was a loan, I was trying to look it up to see what that loan interest rate was because I want to know, like, if they was given a loan for $10,000, how much they have to pay back. You know, did you say that she gave money to everybody else, but when it came to the black coffee owner, she only got 10,000. Minuscule. You know, it's not even a lot of money. I mean, it's a lot of money to some people, but that's not a lot of money compared to what we've seen them give money, how much money we've seen them give to people in certain causes. Like when you see the thing with Doge and they was talking about, you know, seeing if goldfish can run on the treadmill, things like that. I mean, just waste some money. And then when people really need money, you can't even get it. It's weird. The government is jacked up, man. And I think that we need real people like us that's in Congress. So I think the people we got there right now, they don't understand what it is to struggle. They don't understand what it is to be in the situations that we had to, you know, figuring out how you go pay a light bill, mortgage, or whatever, and have to shuffle things around. Most of them are silver spoon fed, so they don't get the struggle. And that's why I don't like the Jasmine Crockers and the Hakeem Jeffries and the people like that, because I even noticed when it comes to black people or melanated Americans, on the Democrat side, they only put a certain type of black person in leadership. Hakeem Jeffries, dang near white. Kamala Harris, dang near white. Obama, half white. Why they never put no dark-skinned people in leadership? Why is always a certain color of people that have a leadership on the Democrat side? They just do that to posture themselves and say, look, black folk, we give you something, take that and shut up. I'm tired of that. And I mean, we deserve more. You know what I'm saying? I'm just tired of the whole, we got to have somebody represent us. No, we as individuals should represent ourselves, and we should be able to represent ourselves. I don't need Jasmine Crockett to speak for me. I don't need Obama to speak for me. I don't need Donald Trump to speak for me. I'm my own person, and I speak for myself. If you want to know any questions, ask me. I don't need you to run it through Jasmine or nobody to get an answer. Ask me, and I'll tell you. You know, and I think that's been the problem. They've been doing a whole lot of talking for the black community, and most of us in the black community don't even feel that way.
What you think, fool?
Can y'all hear me?
Oh man.
Can y'all hear me?
Come back in, fool. You left, disappeared.
Wow, yo.
Oh man.
And let me tell you something else while Fu is doing what he's doing. The majority of the people that these quote unquote black people that they're letting into politics are immigrants.
Yeah. I was just about to talk about that because of when it comes to what's his name? Byron Donalds. I was somebody who really liked Byron Donalds. I was just like, oh, okay, I like him. He's sharp. I did not like what he said on the Breakfast Club. I felt like that you should have skipped that question.
Wait, what did he say?
They got to ask him about reparations. And he pretty much was just like, no, I don't think that anybody should. I don't think that they deserve reparations. If that's how you feel, that's cool. But you being an immigrant, you had no right to say that.
Where is Byron Donalds from?
He's a first generation American. His family is, I think they Jamaican.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks bad. Oh man. Oh, I like him so much.
Byron Donalds.
That's unfortunate.
And you know, like that's kind of like one of the issues that I have as a conservative. Like I've been a conservative since 2020. Trump was the first person I voted for as a conservative. I didn't vote for Obama the second term, but like I liked how Trump ran 2016, 2017, 2018. I like what he was doing. And that's what made me vote for him again. Honestly, I waited in line for 2 hours before I voted because I didn't know who the hell I was going to vote for, but I knew I didn't trust Biden. And I waited in line for almost 2 hours, and I heard about the contract with Black America that Ice Cube came out with. I sat there in that line in the cold, read the entire thing, word for word. And I was just like, oh my God, it was genius. And the fact that Trump was willing to listen to him and at least have a conversation with him was like enough for me to be like, you know what? I'm gonna give Trump a try. Biden kind of just brushed him off, and he actually included it in the platinum plan, which is why I don't understand to this day why black folks didn't vote for Trump in 2020. Like, I don't understand it. Like, he was
We was brainwashed. I went in there like a duck. My husband was
George
like, "Are you
Floyd.
fucking serious, girl?" I
I
was
think
like,
that we
"Yes."
all were in some way because, like, Trump, like in the 90s, Trump bought jobs. He had the boat out here in Gary and bought jobs to my area. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family from that area, and I saw
I was
friends
so
of mine.
brainwashed back then. Y'all were way advanced me because I was so brainwashed back then. Like, I was just like, I can't believe you're going there voting for Trump. Like, really? My husband was like, I cannot believe you're finna go in there and vote for Biden.
I didn't know what I hated him for. I had no idea.
Hey, just imagine,
Me either.
just
But
imagine vote for him in
I was a rebel
2016.
without a cause, just following.
Yeah, I didn't know what I hated him for. He didn't do nothing to me. They made me. They made this. I was listening to CNN at that time because I thought Fox was just super racist. And I didn't know what to do. So I was just like, you know what, let me rat this out. But I got some of my best opportunities when Trump was in office. I'm talking about, I went from being a waitress waiting tables to working at Apple from home.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Getting flued out for another job in Arizona and all expenses paid for 3 weeks. I was broke. I was homeless in 2019. And I got the job that I have right now by the grace of God. COVID, no matter how bad it was a blessing for me.
Same for me. Like I say, only reason why I got a degree is because of COVID.
It was a blessing for me. Let me tell you something. That job that I got when I was in Arizona, this is how I knew that I was just like, I can't trust every Democrat, because the lady I moved in with, this white lady who was a Democrat from Massachusetts, voted for Biden. I mean, not voted for Biden, voted for Obama. Bitch kicked me out. Bitch kicked me out on the streets.
No, she did not.
Motherfucker was homeless in Atlanta. It's crazy work. If you ever been to Georgia, where I was in what's that area called? Oh my God, I can't think. Dunwoody,
Ooh.
that area.
Is that by Jonesboro?
Jonesboro.
No, that's on the other side.
Jonesboro is south.
That's on the other side. Okay.
Dunwoody and
Is
that
Alpharetta
area,
or something?
that's near Alpharetta. This was all Asian, Arabic
Oh wow.
area. Like Asian, it was mostly Asians, Arabics, Hispanics lived in this area. There was really no black people out there. And she kicked me out, and I was homeless till about like March of 2020. But I got the best damn job in December. So even while I was homeless, I had got this amazing opportunity to have this job. And I wasn't homeless because I'm too bougie to sleep on the streets. So bitch was working. I was giving plasma, whatever I needed to do to survive. But I was like, I still had this job. Bitch went to jail. Went to jail for the first time ever in my life when I got this job. And by the grace of God, I only did 3 days. All I needed was 3 days. And I still was able to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never stopped. I didn't have a car. I never stopped. And I was so grateful that I got this job. And I still got this job today. You will never, ever, ever, ever make me regret my vote. Because I know, had that man not been in office, I don't know what the hell I would have been doing. I moved to Atlanta when Obama was in office, and there was no jobs out there for like a whole 3 years. It was like terrible. It was terrible. What you was about to say, President Dante?
What I wanted to say was that, I honestly, yeah, he gave you the opportunity, but I think a lot of people got to start realizing it was you that did the work. And see, a lot of people don't want to do the work.
It was me who did the work, but let me tell you what I mean when I say he gave the opportunity, because he signed an executive order for you to start being able to hire people based on experience and not based on you getting a degree. So
yeah, what I'm saying.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
what I
no,
mean when I
not-
say that
No,
opportunity.
I'm not knocking what you're saying. I'm not knocking what you're saying. What I'm saying is to the hearers out there is that when opportunities are out there like that, you have to take advantage of it. And a lot of people
Hell
won't
yeah.
do it. They want somebody to do the work for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, like back in the day, we used to have to go fill out applications on paper. Now you can just sit at home on your phone, on the internet, and fill out an application. You won't even do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, and you took advantage of the opportunity that was put in front of you. And I think that if more of us will start doing that, like I tell people all the time, especially in our community, like I told my nephew the other day, he living, kind of crazy. I said, you know what? I told his mom, you need to get some insurance on him, because at the end of the day, if he got 26s and Jordans all in his closet, God forbid if he die, that's stuff depreciated. So you need to be able to bear the nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not thinking for himself. See, these are hard conversations we got to start having with our black young people. Because at the end of the day, when you start telling them the truth like that, because we've been pacifying too many of these young people now. That's why we on this panel right now have respect for elders. We would never go up to an elder and cuss them out, put our hands on them. Now you got these young folk run up in you. These teachers now, black teachers are quitting in the droves. My nieces are teachers. They talk about quitting because these students, and it's usually the black ones, that be in there clowning.
YNs.
Yeah, to be that clowning, like it make it hard. So we got to do better when the opportunities out there, showing them how to get these opportunities like you did, and take advantage of it. Because
we really have to, because like I'm at this point right now. Every time I see a little GoFundMe for one of these people, oh shit, this nigga dead, y'all. Oh no.
We get so offended when somebody bring up life insurance. Why are we so offended by that? That's weird.
Did he have insurance?
Let me say this to you, piggybacking off Presidente.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Dick Gregory, God rest his beautiful soul, asked him many years ago, how can we deal with police violence against Black people? Anybody seen that video? Anybody seen that interview? What'd he say, fool? What'd he say?
You gotta take both the insurance policy or whatever. Like they had to have their own insurance so they could get sued. It was something like that. It was something with an insurance policy. You could sue the officer if they did it. Something like that.
What he said was, get insurance policies on all your children, and then also have individual insurance policies on all the police officers. So that way, if a police officer pulls off a Tamar Rice type of situation where you're just 110% wrong, the parents are going to get paid by the insurance policy on the child. They're also going to get paid by the insurance policy from the police, from that individual, not the police department, the individual police officer. After a while, that gets kind of expensive.
Yeah.
And you just making millionaires from killing people.
Yeah.
You'll stop killing people after that.
That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how you fix it. That's how you fix it.
We've been grooving and moving. Like I didn't even notice that we supposed to be above. We've been talking.
Oh yeah, we supposed to be. I gotta go. Ain't nobody be out here on that people. I am not Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright will be on here till 4:00 in the morning. You
Right.
I don't even. Why did I say F and then say fuck? It doesn't even make sense. You got me fucked up. I am not. Jaguar Wright will take a shower while she's on the podcast. I'm not doing it. And I love me some Jaguar Wright. She did the foreword on my book, Tell the Truth. I am not doing it. Y'all can talk on here all night long if you want.
No, we're not about to do that. I'm sorry. We're not about to do that, y'all. We'll be back next Sunday. We'll be back next Monday at 5 p.m. I really enjoyed this conversation. Fool, I hate that your phone ain't collaborating with the podcast.
Not only is it my phone, my Mac will not turn on. So like my shit is really the shit. It will, when you put the power button, it won't turn on. I'm gonna say this before they cut me off again.
They're not gonna cut you off. Say it.
Look, I've been cut off 6 times.
Go ahead.
Let's go on the side of the chat.
The thing about it is, when y'all was talking about the Black history and everything like that, do y'all understand? I won't even go to that museum in DC because my peoples went and told me the largest statue they got in the Black African American Museum is of Thomas Jefferson. I'm not going.
I heard about that.
I will
Oh, wow.
never in my life
I
step
heard. I
foot into that
appreciate
motherfucker.
everybody. And speaking of that, like I know that like we kind of just was talking about so many different things. I wanted to keep the momentum going, but like the whole point of this is that it's so important for us to understand that we have to unlearn a lot of the things that we learned in order to move forward. A lot of the stuff that we learned regarding our history is false, and it was put in position in order for us to think less of ourselves.
Yes,
and to be empowered, and to be empowered is to learn the truth. And even when you think you know the truth, keep damn looking.
Yes,
It's gonna always be more.
Keep digging. Yes.
Like the truth in America right now is like an onion. It's like hella layers that you got to keep pulling back until you get to a point to where you be like, by George, I've got it. It's gonna get to that point.
Yeah.
I just really want my listeners, I want people out there to just like do your own research. I'm gonna be doing this all month when we're talking about Black history. Today, I just want to give you all this last tip. Y'all could go look this man up. I think that it's something that y'all should go look up, me personally, because a lot of people don't know who this man is. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this screen, and then we're gonna wrap it up. I want everybody to go look this man up right here. Because when you look him up, this is Walter Plecker. This is Walter Ashby Plecker. Walter Ashby Plecker was a physician in the First Virginia State Register of Vital Statistics. He is responsible for the Racial Integrity Act of 1924. So when you think of the one-drop rule, the classification that we went through, the reclassification of Black Americans, comes from this man right here. Walter Plecker, because he was so racist that he wanted to make it a law for you to have an interracial relationship. They were locking people up for trying to get married to people outside of being Black or being white. There was no Black or no white around that time. Because of him is why we are where we are right now when it comes to the reclassification of our country, when it comes to Black Americans finding out that they actually have American Indian in their blood, is because of this guy right here. So please take time out of your day whenever you can. Look up Walter Ashby Plecker. Every episode that I have, every podcast that I have, I'm gonna give y'all somebody to look up.
Yeah, this is good information, niece.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna give y'all somebody to go look him up. Yeah, Walter Ashby Plecker. Please look him up. Also, another source of information, another good source is definitely Dane Calloway. Love Dane Calloway. Been following Dane Calloway for a while. You can follow him actually on YouTube. What did somebody say? Each state have their own register that follow Walter Plecker. Yeah, he was changing shit all across the country. He's the reason why we have Elizabeth Warren right now claiming that she's Native American.
Wait, look at this. Look at this.
Pocahontas.
This is on this Walter Ashby Plecker.
Yep.
The Pocahontas exception. Existing laws had allowed any person with 1/16 or less of American Indian blood and no other non-Caucasian blood to identify as white. This was because many prominent white Virginian families had long espoused themselves to be descendants of Pocahontas and John Rolfe. This became known as the Pocahontas exception and allowed many white families to maintain their ancestral connection to Pocahontas without nullifying their white racial identity.
Yep.
See, this is the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. They will identify as white Somalians and whoever else.
Inclusion.
Cubans, the whole night. Those blonde-headed Cubans down in Miami, they put white on their paperwork. I don't care what nobody says. This is what they do because you get benefits from being white, but then you also get benefits from saying that you're one of them descendants of goddamn Pocahontas, which I thought was fake.
Yep.
So you getting your blood breaded on both sides. Your fingers is crazy when you eat your sandwich.
Yep. Look them up.
You get butter on both sides of your bread. This is from the guy you just said,
Yeah.
Shannon Walter Ashby Plecker. And see, this is what pisses me off. This guy didn't die till 1947.
He got hit by a car. He got hit by a car, Auntie.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna say this, and I don't condone violence, but I do want to say this. I remember 2 hours ago when we first started this conversation, somebody said, "Well, what are they gonna write? How is the history gonna write about us? What are they gonna say about us?" You know what's so unfortunate? It's so unfortunate that it's gonna be the same type of situation. George Foreman lived till he was 85 years old. It's unfortunate because y'all will kill people in the streets, your own people. But you want us to deal with white something, white something every freaking February or every whenever you want to. But you don't really take care of people that are causing real problems. You want to impress me? Do something with people that are actually causing real problems. Don't just come up with a big ass boogeyman that no one can get a hold of. You're just making up stuff as you go along. There is real racism. There is real prejudice, but it's not as widespread and as broad. But if you would take care of the specificities of it, we could handle a lot of this prejudice and racism. But you too busy trying to make it broad. That's why you got liberal women over here talking about nigger, you're next. These white liberals.
Yep. And then you got people like this who are the chiefs of Choctaws in Oklahoma.
Cow cheese. And with that bowling shirt on. Now, you know good in that gown well, that ain't right. He looked like he just came from, well, you know, we're on lane number 12. Somebody push the button, lane 12. The balls are stuck on lane 12. That's what he looked like.
Look, don't take my word for it. I always want to provide you all with the facts to do your own research. Look that man up and you'll get a better understanding of how we got to this point. There was a time in this country where they did not want us to mix. They didn't want that at all.
No.
They didn't want us to mix. Now we can't stop seeing the shit on TV.
Man, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's the shit that's crazy when you start to put it into perspective of how the game that they play, but then they throw the shit right back in your face to show you exactly what the fuck they wanted to do in the goddamn first place. The shit, it's amazing because it's the mind games that everybody just don't see.
As Sun Spirit says, we have a petition to right some of the wrongs that the corporation has done to the indigenous people, and we have over 11,000 signatures. Can you please email me that petition so I can sign it and share it with my people?
There's a chick in Chicago, and I am so mad right now because I cannot remember her name, but I'm going to explain her to you, and I think you're going to know who I'm talking about. She has these really long locks, and they're thick, and they go all the way to the ground. And she wraps them up, and then she'll put like some jewelry in it. And she used to create jewelry. And she right off of 53rd and Lakeshore, she had a little shop, and she would sell a lot of copper jewelry. She's like our skin color, like, you know, caramel colored. And then she got married to this older gentleman whose name I'll never know because it's like some real tribal name, like Chief Umbumbabobo or whatever, right? They have some type of petition or something that is on the governor's desk in Illinois. They put that man in jail. Afuya? What you said?
Is it just sitting there? They're doing something with it?
Yeah, I think her name is like Afuya. What is her name? Yes, and they have a whole thing. It's a whole book and everything. When the guy said he has 11,000 petitions, it made me think of it. I'm going to try to see if I can see if I can think of what her name is. Afuya is that black lady from New York.
You talking about you thinking of Queen Afua?
Yeah, but it's not her. I'm talking
Yeah.
about the lady in Chicago. Fool, you don't know who I'm talking about?
Nah, this story I haven't heard of, but believe me, I can find out tonight because
No,
you from
it's a
Chicago, but I
chick.
know a bunch of people in Chicago.
No, I'm okay. Keep talking. Let me look.
But why? Look, I know we're gonna be ending soon. I want to thank y'all for showing love to my girl Pretty's live, like without a doubt. Megan, I don't think you even understand. I'm dead serious. You don't understand the weight that you carry for people who actually think that fuck with you. Because I'm gonna tell you how far back I go with you when I was talking about that motherfucking shot. I remember everything you were saying because I was going hard in the paint when they were shutting me down. And that's when I found you. And what I love is we got 5 people on this motherfucking panel and we came together.
Yeah.
And it's small groups like this where the power comes from that people got to understand. These 5 people can reach thousands, hundreds of thousands fast as long as we're doing it the right way. And that's exactly what we're doing. So we got to just make sure we connect. This is what I love. Pretty sure, you know, that's my goddamn sister. Dante, that's my dog. Even though we still ain't seen each other when I go to North Carolina to see my fucking family, we can't catch each other when I go up there. And Simone, I follow you. I've been following you on TikTok. But every time they ban my page, I find your ass again because they keep banning my fucking page.
They after me, and they after me now. They don't demonetize me. I said, I don't care. I ain't gonna shut up.
No, look. If they demonetize you, go over to Facebook. You'll be more than welcome. Trust me.
I'm afraid of Facebook, y'all. I stay from over there.
No. Let me explain this to you. I've been on Facebook for less than a month, actually posting again. I've had over 415,000 views.
Wow, that's good.
In less than 28. That's what I'm saying. You got to be mindful
hear
how
that.
you post. But believe me, it's over there.
I needed to hear that.
Yeah, that's how it is. But I'm still gonna be on TikTok. Let's go on Unplugged FYM, and just we gotta keep getting the message out.
Man, look, listen. I'm about to start going over there because like TikTok, they on some bullshit right now.
They mute your videos.
They muted my videos. They muted the shit out of my video yesterday while I was talking about how ABC took that video down about FBA, about Foundational Black
Americans. I saw
Americans.
that this morning.
Yeah, they muted my video. They've been shadow banning the hell out of my content. I can't even get on panels without logging into a whole nother account. Yeah, they don't fuck with me on TikTok. I don't know what I did. I'm like, damn, like I don't know how I just became a felon on TikTok.
Yeah, well, it's guilt by association.
Same thing over there.
Yeah, it's guilt by association. They know you. They know me and you fuck with each other. They like, oh, we finally got it. We caught it.
In 2020, when my video went viral, that video that I said about Biden talking about as long as your patients don't run as thin as that hairline, that video went viral so fast. It was all over the world. Like people in Australia, people in Africa, it was viral so fast. And then I did another video where I was talking about abstinence, and I was like, well, you don't have to worry about abortion. Just keep your legs closed. It's not a big deal. Just
close your legs, trash box.
Yeah, go to the leg trash. I didn't say the trash box part, but yes. That video went even more viral than the other one. TikTok shut my page down. Boom.
Damn.
And banned me. And banned me. They didn't just shut it down. They banned me because I was in the hundreds of millions of views. They banned me and I could not get an account. I didn't open up a new account until like last year.
Yeah, when I got on IG, my first time seeing you was on IG. I finally got like conservative content on my feed, and you popped up, and I'm like, I wonder why I never saw her on TikTok.
I was banned.
Wow.
Banned.
Yeah,
and I don't mean silent. I mean banned, and that was back in 2020. So and I was on the news and everything. I was on
me too.
Everywhere because they were like, oh my God, they banned your videos. I said, yeah, because it was going that viral. And they were like, no. We can't, because this is what I'm trying to tell you. I'm gonna tell you one more time before I get off this thing. You know when you're special. They let you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. They let you know because somebody can say the same exact thing that I say with the same cadence.
Yes.
Their videos can go viral. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Megan, what's the best way I can get in contact with you? I gotta make sure you on my platforms and shit.
Email email. You want my email address? You want me to tell you my email address, or you
I
want?
get it. I get it from Pretty. I get it from
Yeah,
Pretty.
Okay,
I'll give it to her. Yeah,
yeah,
I
all
appreciate.
y'all get my contact information from Niece. I love y'all so much. Let me just
Love
say
you
this
too,
real quickly.
Auntie.
You know, we are in the most amazing time right now.
Yes, Lord.
I know it seems crazy, but if you just trust, if you
Mhm.
can't trust nothing, trust what I'm telling you. If you just hold out a little while longer,
Yeah.
we are in the age of Aquarius, which means, of course, we're going to find out information, but also time is speeding up. So it's
Mhm.
not just that we're in the age of Aquarius, it's that time is moving much more quickly. So if we are finding out all this stuff and we're only on February 9 of the brand new year, and we found out all this stuff very, very quickly, just imagine what will happen by June.
Yeah.
So hold on. Keep meditating, keep journaling, drink your water, flush your system, please exercise. You need to get that anger up out of your body. Do not let anger and frustration sat in your body.
Mm.
Don't let it do. You cannot afford it. You want to exercise every day, get your meditation on every day, drink your water, try, don't do too much arguing and all that other stuff. Because again, if I tell you, if they're harvesting your energy, then that means you got to hold on to it
Yeah.
because it's important, right? Because it's a commodity. So you have to really pay attention to what you give your energy into. And every now and then, take a little time off of social media.
And laugh.
Yeah,
Laugh.
go dancing, go outside, go
Yes.
on the picnic, go date some broads or some dudes or whatever. If you're married or whatever, date the person that you're with.
Yes.
I tell people all the time, role play.
Yeah.
Get that broad a wig, you get you a different suit, some rent you a car from Enterprise for $25 a day and
Yeah.
pick her up in a different car.
Because I'm about to go sing to my man as soon as I get off of here. Woman,
Yeah,
Hello, somebody.
yeah,
how truly she charms
yeah.
from.
And bro,
Watch on King.
that's what you need to be doing. You need to, because your body needs to be able to re-energize. So if you're constantly talking about politics all the time, you're constantly talking about the same thing all the time, that it's too much. You have to,
Yes,
at some point you have to
yes,
step
yes,
away
yes,
and say,
yes.
let me hang out with my kids or my dog or my babe or my boy or whatever it is. Do that and really, really commit yourself to just 2 hours where you're just not talking about politics, where you're just
Mhm.
engaging with whoever you love. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't have anybody that you love, engage with yourself. Look in the mirror and be like, I look damn good today. This
Yeah.
is what it is. I look good. I've been working out. My skin. Men, take care of your skin. Women are not the only ones taking care of our skin. Put you some oil on your hair, all that scalp. Ain't nothing worse than a nigga with an ashy scalp. We want you to love yourselves. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're going to be doing.
And get you
Just
some sea moss. Get you some sea moss.
take some sea moss, drink it, and put it on your hair.
Yeah.
And just because it's really important. Because this is what I tell myself all the time. If I get, I'm just going to throw something out there. If I get my 5 million tomorrow, will I be able to fit in whatever the outfit is that I need to go pick it up at the bank?
Mm.
Because when I go pick my money up, I'm not picking it up in t-shirts and jeans. I'm gonna pick it up in something cute. So I always stay on the ready.
Yeah.
You always want to stay on the ready because that's the vision. The vision is, well, how do I feel? How do I look? How do I smell? That's the whole thing, right? So you want to make sure that you're spending time with yourself. Don't let the country and the this and the that mess you up so that you're just so bombarded that you're not pleasant to be around, even
Mm-hmm.
around yourself.
Mhm.
Make sure you're laughing. Make sure you're having fun. Make sure you're playing games.
I'm about to kick food
Uno
off of
change
my
your life.
life. I'm
Huh?
about to kick food off my life. Food.
Yes.
No, nobody want to see you in the kitchen eating, man.
What's Fu cooking? Cause I'm hungry and this man, this food
Me
is a
too.
food. Hey,
Don't worry about it. I got me some
Hungry.
chicken bidias in the kitchen, and I'm
what's a
about to
chicken
tear that
bidia?
shit up. Huh?
What's a bidia?
Bidia. Bidia is it's a Mexican dish. Basically, you take any type of meat. Usually it's beef, but I had some chicken because I had a roasted chicken in the freezer because I be freezing shit because I'm old. And I thawed it out. I deboned it, put it, you take peppers, I think it's called guajillo peppers. You take
Mhm.
peppers, broth, garlic, a little bit of cumin, and then you put it in the blender. You blend that sauce up, and then you cook the meat in the sauce for about a couple of hours. And then you take flour tortilla, you kind of like lightly kind of bread, like lightly kind of fried up, get a little bit of cojito cheese or white cheese or any cheese that you like. And then you smash that thing back together, and it's just like this nice little
Oh, it smells
I
like a
love-
quesadilla.
it's kind of like a quesadilla, yes.
But good. Oh, that sounds real good.
I
You
love
gonna have some
making.
sour cream on there as well?
Yeah, you put a little sour cream on it. A little sour cream. I like to put little onions. I love onions.
Yeah,
I
Me
put
too.
onion on everything. I
Yeah.
I
love
love
onions,
onions.
garlic, all of that stuff. I don't go to no restaurant. We don't go to restaurants. We don't do drive-throughs. We don't do none of that. I am the restaurant. I cook everything.
I know the hell that's right. So,
My man was married to a Hispanic lady. I turned into dang on I'm Maria Jones. I'm Maria Jones. What you want, babe? You want some Puerto Rican rice? We gonna make Puerto Rican rice this week.
I
What
know
you
that's
mean?
right. I know that's right. Thank you.
You
Mucho
can't cook him.
gracias.
You can't cook for my man. I cook for my man.
I know the hell that's right. I wish
Yeah.
somebody would come. You can't come through the stomach on that hole. The way to the heart is a man's stomach. You won't get him that way. You better come to this man's feet. Now,
Man,
you can't get him through the stomach.
what you eating, fool? Look like
Pa-
spaghetti,
pasta and soup.
pasta and soup.
I was
What
talking
kind of pasta?
Man, what the hell?
Where's your wife? Where's this man's wife? Where's this man's female? Where's the female? You ain't got one?
Unfortunately, I'm single. I had to break up after 5 years, so I won't.
Yeah,
talk
you
about
must be single because spaghetti and soup.
Yes.
It ain't abroad nowhere
You
near.
to have some spaghetti with a Caesar salad and some garlic bread and the drink. That's what you.
And if you black,
Or
then
why
your
you
ass
want to take
fried.
the pasta and put it inside the soup?
right. If you're black, you're gonna have some chicken on the salad.
Well, that's all right. Well, how long was the breakup? How long ago was it? It was recent.
It's probably now, but it's been about maybe like 3 months.
Yeah,
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
just broke up like what, like 3 months ago?
Yeah, he said 3 months. Okay,
Yeah.
well, that's all right. You making it. So that's okay. We're not gonna make fun of you. I'm glad you're eating something because
That's
you
all that matters. You ain't
you
eating no
could-
bologna sandwich. You would have
Yeah,
been
you
eating a
could- he
crab
could-
bologna sandwich.
he
I would have
could
been
be
on your
eating some.
ass, bro.
He could be eating some of them hot fries and a pack of annihilators. So we're grateful
Right.
that he got that he
Potted
knows
meat. You would have been eating some potted meat or some sauce with crackers. I would have been cutting your ass up on this. You pull out some potted meat if you
Yeah.
want to.
So
I'm gonna
potty
talk about
meat soup.
potted meat soup. So you eating
talking
well,
about-
man.
I'm talking some real motherfucking struggle meals. Gee, that shit taking me back to when I was a kid. Jesus.
Talking about, man.
We're
Look,
just glad that you're doing all right. You got you a woman over there, Presidente?
No, I'm single too, but I know how to cook. I know how to cook.
Man,
Look at all this.
President Dante in the South. He know what's going on. He know how to cook.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it looked like Fu know how to cook too. He just putting too many different meals together at one time. But that's all right. Men, when they get hungry, they eat anything.
Speaking.
You know, men will eat. Oh well, I had a.
will.
What? That don't even go
will.
together.
Remember something. I always say the same thing. It go down the same motherfucking hole. So it don't matter.
Yep.
Well, that's because you don't have a woman. When you have a woman, you be like, "Hey, babe, I thought you was gonna make me when you made me that special." But that's okay.
That's
Don't worry
true.
about it.
Don't
Y'all
worry about it, y'all.
Heal your
Y'all
heart.
be blessed. I love y'all. I'm about to get up off of here so I can feed myself and my man and my cats.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all, thank y'all
Thank you
so
for having
much.
me on,
Thank
man.
you.
Have a good
Bye.
Y'all have a good evening. Y'all make sure you
You
all
too.
follow all of my guests. Make sure you all tune back in next Monday.
Thank you,
next
everybody in the
Monday
chat.
at
Thank you,
5.
thank you, thank you.
Appreciate you all. Blessings.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Thank you so much,
And
Bye.
we out.
guys. Now, how do I get out of this thing here? Get me out of here. Niece, cut me out.
Just trying to stay sucker free in a world full of lollipops. I'm seeing all the ops. Fake news, fake views. It's an illness, the cure to the sick shit. It's the pretty real